Hello, my name is Sanjeev Adhikari, and for the third assessment of Advanced Topic in Software Engineering, I have chosen the scenario for cinema seat booking. For this scenario, I have to develop an algorithm that prevents the scattering of single seats in cinema because the single seat gap between two groups it can never be filled, which affects in revenue as well as also ruins the experience of later booking. And for this, I have to develop an algorithm which prevents the scattering of seeds. Uh, in this video, I will talk about the algorithm that I developed. We'll go line by line as well as I will also demonstrate a prototype uh, which I made for this particular algorithm. Uh, After seeing that, let's go through the algorithm. The algorithm is called window scoring algorithm. Uh, in this, first we have to decide which seats are more preferable by people according to conditions given to the assignment. Uh, the seats at the center and the seats which ends either to the aisles or to the window are more preferable. And for that, if and we have to decrease the single gap. So for that single gap, we have added a penalty of 140. And if we are getting the edge, then we reduce the penalty by -6. And the algorithm starts here in the allocate seats. If there is admin override and pinned seats, then the algorithm uh, does not take place and whatever the admin, whatever the seats admin have pinned, those gets booked. But if there is no admin override, it tries to choose the best window. And when we go to the best window, it scans all the rows from all the rows and try to find either continuous seat or if we have any preference like VIP or disability seats, then we try to find those seats in that particular row and also try to find the seat continuously without any gap. And with getting that, it tries to score about those seats. And I try to get some help from AI about the scoring mechanism because I was not able to figure out that completely by myself. So it gives some score um, and we try to compare that score with other ones and whatever is the best score it returns those seat numbers and then we commit those changes. I mean we book those seats and also there are two type of booking in this application. So either we go for normal booking where you provide any preference like VIP or regular or disabled, it books by that. There is also something for the mixed seats like we provide we have certain amount of VIP, certain amount of accessible and certain amount of regular. Then it tries to find the consecutive if consecutive seats if possible. If not, then it tries its best to find the seats closest to each other based on the same uh, win window ranking mechanism and it conforms to the database. And also admin has complete right, they can roll back the changes. Now let's demonstrate it through the application. Here is the application. We can first create any account from here. It is usually a staff account, but since I have already created, let's just log in. here this is the home screen, and we can just create a new session like I said Titanic. And when we move inside that, it shows us the grid. Some of the seats are broken. Here are the VIP seats, and in the below, in the right side, there are disability seats. And since I told you, like we have two types of booking, the single one where we can choose any one like regular, and we have to write the booking name for the person we have to book. So let's just go for Sanjeev, and we want regular seats, and we want say 5 consecutive seats, and we book that one. And here we can see that seat is booked. Again, we can go for 6, and we can book. Okay, so it says the name already exists, so we have to change the name. That's some database constraint. So let's go for and we try to book for that, and we get the seats which in the center mostly which are preferred. Also, we can choose some VIP. So let's go for VIP seats, and again we have to change this name. And here we got the booking in the VIP section, and there is also a mixed type of booking where uh, we can choose like let's say I want for regular seats, one VIP seat and one disabled seat, and we can allocate the booking. And since we can see all the seats cannot be together, the it chooses the best regular seats as well as the best VIP seat as well as the best uh, accessibility seats. And here we can just get the scatter analysis of how much our seats are scattered. And since we can see there is low scatter in this, however, there are some of the things that admin can override. Here we can go for the panel, and we can mark some write any seat number, and it should mark broken. But my current algorithm, uh, according to my current algorithm, we have to provide the seat ID, which is not ideal. I should have done by the seat number, but that is still not completed. Again, we can admin can also reset the session and just go for it, and it will delete all the bookings and everything and reset the session completely. We can just reset it and go for there. Okay, so here we can see all of our bookings are now gone. We can verify from the bookings, and this is all. Uh, and finally, I want to say that before this module, I used to think like making software is all about coding, but now in this sub in this module, I get to learn about the complete development life cycle of applications. So I get to know about the use case diagrams and other UML diagrams, which does help in the process of creating a software. Thank you.